Greetings from the Wild West pastoral region of Valley Springs, California.
The Soul Twins have returned to share love.
So we realize obviously you haven't seen a lot of us, especially together, but of current material that we've been making, despite having just put out our second album, a week or so ago.
Love Changes Everything.
That's the one, number 2. And so here we are together, the Soul Twins of Soul Twin Messiah, and wanted to reach out to you and say hello and send love and let you know what's going on with us.
Lots have happened since we've last been able to do some stuff. I've moved 2.5 hours outside the Bay Area, 2 car accidents and a boat sinking later. I'm kind of where I think I'm supposed to be, out in Valley Springs. It's really a beautiful area. I have a wild horse that needs a lot of love, very much not pampered in its life. And then a boy cat named Mary, and it's a real healing place, a lot of sanctuary, and definitely a place where you can ground yourself in love that much more.
So today's the big day of the Blue Rocker visits the country. Up here, it's the Wild West. It's very Western Gothic up
Got
here.
his boots on. There we go.
It's definitely a place to wear your boots, and it's like a movie set up here, and so just good to reconnect, spend a little time together. Obviously I've been making a little bit of content back down there on my own, but I thought, well, we got to at least turn the camera on and say hi and send some love to everyone and let you know we're still here, we still exist, and of course there's new music out, and we hope you enjoy the album. No country song. I think country's the only thing that's not on there.
Well, yeah, that
Pebble
was
on the
more the
Pond's
first
a little-
one's Heal Me, which is close
That's
to
right.
God's country.
That's right.
But if you like hard rock, this is the hard rock album.
But then there's Pebble on the Pond. There's a day worth.
Absolutely.
It's a day
Oh,
worth
Day-
imagining.
yeah, that's a big
And Love Will Still Be Here.
I didn't tell you I'm talking to Roxanne.
Oh, I owe her a call too. I owe her a call.
No, we have his call scheduled on the 13th.
Oh, good,
Roxanne
good.
from the Venus Project. Rock Fresco, a day worth imagining, a world worth imagining our film, a day worth imagining our song. Roxanne Meadows was Jock Fresco of the Venus, or is Jock Fresco of the Venus Project's co-founder and a dear, dear friend, and we just haven't caught up for a long time, so I'm excited about that.
And hopefully you have seen the documentary that we made, Hello, A World Worth Imagining. It's on our YouTube channel for Soul Twin Messiah, so we encourage you to take a look at that, because it's a very valuable kind of perspective shifting documentary to watch, and really touches you in the heart. I was able to interview my hero, Jock Fresco, 2 months before he died at the age of 101, and such a brilliant and insightful man, and I find it so inspiring and you know, hope-giving for what's possible in the future and where he feels humanity is headed in a much, much brighter place.
We do have alternatives to where we're at now. Not just with Jock, but a lot of people, but definitely even Jock would say, hey, you know, jump off here, you know, and then see where you can take it. It's fascinating to me how we have been so programmed against believing that we can start to attain a more utopian lifestyle. And utopia to me isn't a destination, it's a way of being.
It's more working together,
Yeah.
co-creating,
But
participating in something bigger than the individual.
and you think about how easy it is for us all to buy into dystopia. Why is that? Well, it's because you've been programmed to believe in really awful things.
Well, and if it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah,
And we need
exactly.
that fear mechanism is valuable. It's what helps us survive. We need to know what to look out for so that we can survive. And so really everything we do, this goes to the heart of the matter of everything we do. What brought Kip and me together to produce creative output. Our music is just another extension of the very same message, the all caps LOVE.
We have an opportunity, like Jock talks about in our film, we have an opportunity to do things entirely differently than we've ever done before, just as far as how we manage our resources. We've never had such a powerful partner as we do in AI, if it's allowed to be fully optimized and liberated and integrated, which was Jock's vision, to have AI basically manage the world's resources and have a resource-based economy where all the resources would be shared with equanimity. Nobody would have to go without. Everybody could still have everything they want. I know the programming is blowing people's mind. You don't have to work the way you've ever thought of working. You get to do the things you want. You don't have to worry about if you're competing with AI as far as your art, because you're not looking at art as a product anymore. It's just an extension of how you want to express yourself. So you're no longer concerned if somebody is going to get more of the pie than you are, because there's no pie to split up anymore. We all get a piece of the pie.
And it's a matter of using these resources, this incredibly powerful technology, obviously, as a resource to support us rather than to make profit for a company or to consolidate power in the hands of individuals who maybe don't have as much heart in the game as many of us. Obviously, the people who would watch our video and the material that we make, you're coming from the heart. You're looking for kindred spirits to help speak your voice, your messaging, which is about caring, it's about empathy, it's about compassion, it's about acceptance and understanding, and it's about hope, and it's about infusing love into all we do and kindness in our interactions, so that we, the human family, the superorganism of humanity, can move forward together in a mutually supportive, interdependent, conscious way that will help nurture life, because that's all we're all about.
I would even say that it's not about having more or less heart. It's about that people that are leading us, are ruling us these days. And I like to draw this distinction between ruler and leader, because rulers rule for themselves, leaders lead for all. But the people that are ruling over us, that we look to for leadership, these are people that I don't think it's a matter of less heart, but their hearts are broken. They're shattered, like so many of your hearts are. And we're so afraid, and we feel so alone. They're no different from us. Just because they have wealth and fame doesn't mean that they understand things better than you do. Doesn't mean that they're not just as broken as you are. They are, in fact, maybe perhaps more.
Likely more. I mean, I've said a million times, hurt people. And again, that's where I'm constantly cultivating the compassion, the empathy, and the understanding that people are the way they are. It's programming, it's history, it's trauma they carry, it's wounds from childhood. And if we don't find a way to work through those and move forward, we'll just stay doing what we're doing now, and who knows how much worse that might get. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but I've seen hope. I've seen what that looks like. I've seen there is a way through. There are options for us that are much more positive outcomes, that are nurturing of life and supportive of you and all of us, all those whom you care about.
And if you look at things from the micro, okay, in the micro, if you want to make changes in your life and you want to be able to evolve as a being, you have to go back to the original trauma. You have to. There's no escaping that. Collectively, we have to do the same thing to fix our trauma, to understand why we are the way we are. We have to go back to that point of original trauma, but it has to start with you. And it has to start with you saying, I'm not going to live from ego. I'm not going to live from fear. I'm going to live from a foundation of love in all that I do, no matter what happens. And I know that might sound really challenging and hard to do, but everything is better when you come from a place of love. Is fear a powerful tool? Absolutely. We need it, as Evan's pointed out many times, we need it to survive. But it's not a good foundation to operate your life from. It's not a good foundation to operate our species from. It limits our options to 3 things: fight, flight, or freeze. And when you're coming from a place of love, you see that there are literally infinite possibilities for change, infinite solutions out there. We've seen them. But we have to choose that path. If we don't choose the path, we won't. We just won't go that way.
And it's something we can only encourage you to cultivate within yourself. It's there. I always say, like, the heart is love. It knows love. It's pure love. But there are these clouds that surround the heart and make it difficult for us to connect with our own heart and see the wisdom that's there, and the caring that's there, and the truth that's there, the clarity. And we have to find a way to blow those clouds out of the way so we can reconnect with our own hearts and live from that truth and that compassion and that caring and nurturing, that spirit that we all have living within us. That's what it is to be human, is to love, is to connect. It's who we are. It's in our DNA. It's in every cell in our body. And it's our MO. It's the chemistry that flows through us, the serotonin, the oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Those are the things that drive us. Yes, we have adrenaline. Yes, we have cortisol. We have fear. We have stress, you know, but once we're able to use the breath to calm the blood pressure and calm the mind, we're able to find a pathway to tap into what's in the heart. So again, like Kip said, we have infinite options, and us coming together, that's what we represent. We always have, and the message has always been the same and clear. We see what's going on out there. We see you, we love you, we care about you, and we want so much better for you and so much more for you and for us all. And that's what our message has been, is, and will continue to be. And we're just really grateful to be able to sit here and share it with you from this beautiful place up here in the hills.
You know, and again, back to sort of the micro macro vision of things. On a micro level, like Evan was just speaking to, the damage that's been done. Well, if you envision, say, a personal relationship and you continue to hurt each other over and over and over again, each one of those hurts, whether it's words or physical, it becomes a wound. Then that wound turns into a scar. Then pretty soon you have so much scar tissue built up that you can't even feel anymore. Well, that's what's happened to us as a collective. We are literally just one mass of scar tissue that can't feel anything but hurt and pain, because it's all trapped underneath these wounds, and we don't know how to shake it off. We don't know how to trust each other anymore. We don't know who to believe in anymore. We don't even believe in love anymore. And that's a tragedy, because love is truly the only way we'll heal, but we have to trust it.
So one thing worth believing in itself, and love is truth, love is trust, trust is love. So once you're able to immerse yourself in that mindset, in that emotional pool of positivity, of hope, of opportunity, it can change your perspective pretty dramatically, surprisingly, and pretty quickly when you really do learn how to tap into it. So if there's one message we can send, if there's one thing we can inspire you to do, that's what Soul Twin Messiah exists to convey and inspire and wish for you and help gift to you. So sending so much love from here in the hills. I'm gonna pick up the camera and do a little whirl about and let you see where we are, because it's really, really pretty up here. Rose, the horse, is out there somewhere. There's her little shelter. And oh, there are the vehicles. So much love. Thanks for tuning in. Soul Twin Messiah, sending our love to you.